Me that the one on this is a stolen car out of Camarillo. The car itself appears to be a Subaru, blue in color, and this was originally the Ventura County Sheriff's Department that was in pursuit. They handed it off though to the California Highway Patrol, so it is now California Highway Patrol only. However, there is one unit of the Sheriff's Department that is still here, and they were actually trying. The CHP was trying to get that unit to back off because typically when the CHP takes over
it launched
a chase,
twice.
they want to be the
Why
only
do you
ones
do that?
on it. But that's still the Ventura County Sheriff's helicopter. So at this point, they're going to let that helicopter stay, but the CHP airship will want to get over this one when they can get here. They do come out of Fullerton, so it does take a little bit of time to get up here. And thank you, Esmeralda, at our assignment desk, who is, of course, giving me a little bit more information via text. So I will relay that to you guys as soon as I read it. But again, this is the California Highway Patrol that is in pursuit. I want to count how many units are in this. I see 3 there, 1, 2, 3, more behind there. So about 6 units of the CHP, along with that airship overhead. Again, what is believed to be a stolen Subaru out of Ventura County. Esmeralda is telling me that the pursuit itself actually began in
14 months,
so the car was taken out of Camarillo, but the pursuit began in Moore Park, so all Ventura County area, but is now making its way southbound or eastbound here on the 101 freeway near the Tampa exit. Passing White Oak now.
We're not going to have any notifications for the morning.
So Jim is telling me he sees some officers up ahead. So that could be where we have
Rabbit, what's up?
I won't say the exact location, and when we get there, you'll see the units. But essentially, a spike strip won't make the tires completely deflate, but they'll start to deflate slowly. So I know it is coming up soon, so we're going to keep an eye out for it when that does happen.
Hit the like button, guys. I don't know what's going to happen. This vehicle, I don't think this is going to be something that lasts long, really.
Okay, here's the units. There we go. There's the spike. Sure enough, he just ran it over. Nice.
Bruh.
I can guarantee you that at least one tire went over that strip near the 101 Avenue.
They got him easy, too. He's going so slow.
The officers saw what we saw. They're saying that they had a good spike there on the 101 freeway at White Oak. Now coming up here to Balboa. Now you see that he is exiting Balboa, so that spike strip might have done it. I think he's realizes that he's got at least 1 or 2 flats here on the driver's side of the vehicle, and this may be it. Again, Ventura County airship overhead, CHP behind the vehicle. A stolen car out of the Ventura County area, taken out of Camarillo, but the pursuit itself began in Moore Park. We were actually up for our nightly cruise when we heard the CHP saying that they were getting the request from Ventura to take over the pursuit. So that is when they took over it, once it was on the 101 freeway in Los Angeles County.
Let's see how much further he makes it. Well, that's a new emoji. I haven't seen that before.
Up to Havenhurst. Let's see if he tries to exit. Because after he ran that spike strip, I think was when he realized that he had a flat and started signaling as if he was going to exit. But since then, he's continued.
Okay. So the wheels fall off.
To get off at Balboa. So let's see if he tries to get off here on Havenhurst. Where we're at is going to be the San Fernando Valley, but we're essentially in Encino area. Approaching the 405 freeway here on the
Maven.
or eastbound 101.
Is Heels here too? Or are you just saying you're following her too?
And coming up to the 405, let's see if he decides to
I was literally falling asleep. The lights were off, everything was off. I just heard my phone going
at this point, because he's in those center lanes.
Something told me to check it. Somebody told me to check the phone.
He's essentially just on the south end of the Sepulveda Basin of the Sepulveda Dam. What is believed to be a stolen car, a blue Subaru from what I can tell. Unclear how many people are in the car, but the windows really, the front windows at least, don't have very dark tints, so I can kind of see the driver from time to time, but I haven't seen anybody else inside the vehicle.
And I think like when they get the spike strips on them, it could take a little while till the tires really gone or whatever. But I didn't have too much hopes for this because the way they're driving is pretty, and I guess it's good, even paced, chilling, not really driving erratic or anything. Stolen vehicle, just cruising. Yo, I was watching that Waco documentary, man. Where's the camera? Right there. So crazy, crazy. I was shocked. Netflix documentary.
Like Encino and Sherman Oaks, and currently approaching the area of the 405 and 101.
Oh, this guy's still going though, and it looked like maybe it was like multiple people. I know, so we got to be up early, but now we don't even have notifications for the morning.
So in terms of his speeds, it's been light. I mean, you see the speeds there. It's essentially freeway speeds. This hasn't really been an erratic chase. He really hasn't been weaving in and out of
cruising and stuff.
For the most part, just staying in his lane at about 55 to 60 miles an hour. So now the vehicle is going to start to have issues, of course, because he did run that spike. Run over that spike. I believe that front tire is the first thing that's going to go.
ABC
I'm
Live
use
too.
The infrared here so we can see a little bit better.
We got a little backup.
Front tire. You can see that it is a lot lower than that rear. So I believe that is what is affected by the spike strip that he ran over just a few minutes ago on the 101 freeway near White Oak. And thank you to all of you who are reaching out to us on social media, like viewer Jeff out of Illinois. Thank you, Jeff. I know you're one of our biggest fans.
So the Iden Fauci.
As we continue to follow this pursuit here on the southbound 101, approaching Van Nuys Boulevard in the Van Nuys area.
Might still show up anyway, just to hang out for a little bit, but there's not gonna be any notification. So tomorrow morning, just check around 9 o'clock. I think I should be on. To jump on for a little bit. Yeah, he's still going strong.
If you're just joining us, this is a pursuit
9 a.m. Eastern. I think 9 or 9:15.
But it may be coming to an end here soon. You see that the vehicle is starting to smoke. There goes the tire.
Oh.
The front driver's side tire just went rolling on the 101 freeway. So we're continuing though without that tire on the southbound 101, just to the east of the 405 freeway. As I push in here, you're going to see that tire is completely missing. We're down to the rim, 30 miles an hour, so this likely won't go on for much longer. Again, this is the CHP that is in pursuit of what they believe to be a stolen car, a pursuit that started out of Ventura County.
Is he getting off the highway now?
In the Moore Park area after this vehicle was taken in Camarillo.
He's going to have a hard time.
It's unclear when the theft of the vehicle.
Gonna have a hard time making those turns too. I wonder if this person, because they're driving so calm, it's like a Xanax chase. Damn, it's like a slow ass pit too. I never seen such a slow pit before. There we go.
Successful pit maneuver. Let's see if this has.
He's gonna keep going. See the dedication.
It was a
Come on.
pretty slow speed pit, so let's see if that is enough to bring things to an end. It does look like the car is not moving.
What is he doing in there?
Here we go. We are on the
surrendering or running?
Just south off of the 101 freeway, near Ventura Boulevard. Driver door opening. Let me knock the map off there for you, because you don't need that anymore. But driver door is opening, so that's always a good sign.
Thank you guys for coming late. Appreciate that.
An intent to comply with the officers. So driver door opening. I'm not seeing any movement on the passenger side. It's unclear if anyone else is in the car, actually, other than that driver.
Ooh, guns drawn.
He has this vehicle surrounded.
Guns drawn.
Officers with their guns drawn. I do see a little bit of movement there from the driver door open. So we expect that we will see him step out here in just a moment.
Kind of a weird one, because he was driving so calm for a stolen vehicle.
Situations, the officers really want to slow things down,
which is good for the cops.
Quick to
everybody else.
Door open. So now is when those officers will start to make commands to the person in the vehicle and get him to throw the keys out primarily, and then
a 5-hour standoff.
Towards the officers, letting them see his waistband, make sure that there's nothing on his person that could potentially harm them. And once they feel comfortable, they can either approach that person or approach the vehicle.
Is that a woman?
There's the driver. It appears to be a woman from my vantage point. And
no
this
wonder.
is not what they're asking her to do, because they are not asking her to
no
cross
wonder.
her hands and lean up against the railing like that.
What's she doing?
They want to see her hands. That's really what they want to do. Once they see her hands, they can feel more comfortable. But at this point, she's got them completely crossed, so they don't know if she has something in her hands, and that's why she's doing that.
Debbie, thanks. Yeah, figuring out the lights in the back, kind of.
I can tell you that there is a police canine.
I condemn them and stuff too.
I mean, Turk County Sheriff's Department, which was the original agency that was in pursuit, they had a canine in the pursuit. So if she refuses to comply, they may have to use the police dog on her to get her to comply. But right now, just very nonchalant, just up against the railing here. And she clearly understands what they're telling her, but she's just refusing to comply.
Yeah, she's just chilling. She's texting.
Very calmly, they're standing on the sidewalk.
Wow. She just said, fuck it. I'm a sovereign citizen. I don't gotta do nothing you guys tell me. Let me get myself out of the way here. Oh, they got a shield up? Really? Yo, so she just said, F it. I don't give a fuck what you guys are saying. And? Oh, the canine?
Needed, they will have the dog.
I'm surprised they're being so aggressive.
Get her first.
They're trying to scare her, though, I guess, with
Hopefully
the canine.
She complies.
No!
But there goes the dog for the bite.
Oh, this dog, get this shit off me. Y'all kidding me with this bullshit? Yo,
so
she is unfazed by this shit.
With their guns drawn.
It's like a bull with the thing, the cape and shit. That's what she's doing with the canine. Yo, unfazed.
Her hands, which is what they need to see, so that they can pull the dog off to know that there's nothing that's gonna bring.
Y'all kidding me with this bullshit? That's all y'all got?
The dog continues to.
Oh please. I'm texting. Hello?
Pull out just a little bit because he may actually be tugging on her pants as well. So let me just.
That's a new strategy for the canines. That's a new strategy. I've never seen that before.
Continuing to monitor on the scanner what it's saying. They just pulled the dog off of her.
Look at that. And he's
comfortable to push in a little bit.
The canine's completely consumed by her sweater. Wow. Yo, the criminal should take notes. Holy shit.
Is where you
and he's still playing with that shit. I've never seen that before.
I don't want to push in too much because it's clear to me what her clothing situation may be.
And?
So I can still see
she was not bothered. She was not scared. She didn't give a shit.
Now they are going to search her person to make sure that there's nothing on her that could potentially harm any of these officers. Since it does appear to be a woman, there.
Wow, what happened? Mic up. Something went mute. She muted it. Wasn't me. Wow. So this is something the criminals can do case studies on this shit. Ooh, okay. I was surprised how distracted the dog was by that. Alexander said the dog hasn't played since it was born.
Let me get you across.
Well, that was worth it, at least. Bro.
Okay, there's Valley Heart. My map is a little bit off.
You train canines?
So
he's doing his job. What's his job?
So I know that's Valley Heart, and then this is the 101. So it looks like Woodman. So yeah, Jack, let's go with Woodman and Valley Heart. That's close enough. Yes, just on the south end of the 101 freeway.
I wonder if she even got bit. I don't think she got bit. Amazing. Elaine Bennett with mutton in her pockets. That was a good episode. They actually, I remember Heidi, there was a streamer we were watching, a chaser we were watching, where they said sometimes they bring out the dog in hopes that it's going to scare the person before they actually have to use the dog. So it looked like they were, but they really let the dog go. I was like, oh shit. I'm surprised how quickly aggressive they came out, because in some of these other chasers, they just stand off for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know if I'm feeling different about standoffs now after watching this Waco shit, though. I'm like, damn. Maybe I'll chill out a little bit more. The way I saw ATF acting out, I was like, oh,
like
shit.
15 minutes. Who else was here with us, Jim? Was it just us and 5? Who else was here on the pursuit with us?
Los Angeles 7, KTLA.
Everybody. Check everybody. We were first, and then 5 joined us. And then everybody else.
Well, at least nobody got hurt.
We're gonna bring an ambulance because she has a dog bite.
Oh, so I did get her. Doggy got her. Damn. Yeah, so let me tell you, if you haven't seen this documentary, man, I was watching this tonight. I didn't know. If I knew it was going to be that crazy, I probably would have watched it on Discord or something with people. But, and so I hear there's other for the Waco one, there's other ones that they say supposedly are better and stuff. I haven't seen the other ones. I've only watched the, and I'll take their word. I just haven't watched the other ones. But if you have Netflix, check it out. That shit blew my mind away, man. I was like, what the? And out of the whole thing, a lot of the stuff was crazy in it, but the one thing I just couldn't get over was this psychopath. This woman was so brainwashed, I couldn't believe. My mouth was dropped. And I kept thinking, like, okay, she's gonna stop. Okay, she's gonna stop. Like at some point, this woman named Kathy Schroeder, straight up condoning and co-signing pedophilia. I was like, what? All in the name of the leader. This woman's like a ride or die. At one point, she was even talking about, yeah, they gave me the grenade because they know. She said, I'm like, they know that I'm the only one that's gonna pull a pin on this bitch with all of us ladies in here. Like she's willing to in order to kill some of the other agents, she's willing to blow herself up with the other woman in the fucking thing. I was like, yo, this woman is fucking bat shit nuts. And not only that, she's like, even though I think she let her kids go, but she was like, they didn't see it as like they were saving their kids. They were giving up their whole belief system. But to see her is so interesting too, because I'm like, I don't know how somebody, I don't know if it's maybe the way you grew up, maybe it could be like psychological stuff. I just can't believe like some people can get so caught up in like some cult shit. I don't know. I guess it's like if you're just wandering life aimlessly and shit, you know, and you're just looking for something more, like a higher belief, somebody. And the shit that blew me away too was that like, I was actually watching with somebody, and the shit that blew me away, I was like, listen, I don't know. Let's just say somehow I got pulled into a cult. Somehow these people like maneuvered me, and I just had all the time in the world. And that I'm not looking at the camera, and I had all the time in the world, and I was just like bored as fuck with no like, and I need somebody to tell me what to do in my life, you know. And somehow this guy convinces me, and some of these people were full on married, or like kids married for a long time. And at some point, this guy David Koresh, he's like, I'm gonna start having sex with your wife. And then at some point, he's like, you can't have sex with your own wives. And so he's like smashing the wives and stuff. And the guy's like, yeah, man, I just want to know my way to the truth. And he's cool with his wife getting smashed. I was like, hell no. That's when I walk out of the compound. And the chick either comes with me or she's not. I'm taking the kids. Chick either comes with me or not. Charge it to the game. How the hell? Yeah, man. No, I just want to see the ultimate truth, man. Yeah. I was like, wow. And this chick, Kathy, what's her name? Schroeder. We'll just call her Shredder. Kathy Shredder. Damn, bro. I was just like, this woman, defiant to the end. It wasn't like in the first episode, okay, or yeah, the first the first episode, she's saying some wild shit. Second episode, saying some even more wild shit. Third episode, even more. I'm like, damn, she's still going. And Kathy makes a twisted defiance of child sex abuse by Koresh, who took a 14-year-old as one of his many wives and was accused of having sex with girls as young as 10. And she is here co-signing this shit. Oh, it's just the way of life. Kathy, now 60, says, people think that a man having sex with a lot of underage girls is a crime. And in conventional wisdom, that could probably very well be true. However, these girls weren't underage because you come of age at 12. So all these girls were adults in our belief system. I really wonder if this Kathy woman, if she was in the other documentaries. If she wasn't, you need to watch this one to at least see this woman. Just watch this woman narrate and tell her story. Like, wow. 3 decades after he brainwashed her, Kathy still defends Koresh's abusive woman. 3 decades. This woman, she was the craziest. She was right next to this guy, if not crazier. And she was talking about at one point that like all these women were at the Bible studies or whatever, and like they would go there, stay up late at night in hopes that he would pick them. And that he finally chose her one day. And like she was like, oh my God, like I get to have sex with God. That's how she viewed it, as having sex with God. And she said that the sex was like a Bible study. So I don't know if he has like his own handmade scriptures and stuff he's reading to her while they're having sex and stuff. She's like, he chose me. It's like, damn, bro. All the more reason. If you watch this shit and be like, that's why you need to be careful who you get yourself with. I mean, I know that already, but like watching this shit even more, it just lets you know that there's a lot of like lost people out there. It's not like, oh, it's just a couple little like crazy people. No, there's a lot of crazy motherfuckers out there. That's why now I see why some of the people have the following that they do, and people just, doesn't matter what you do, they'll still co-sign whatever you fucking do. You can do all kinds of crazy shit. You can make up shit at the top of your fucking head. You can harass people, dox people. And there's people out there that'll be like, yes, I support you. Yes. Watching this documentary is like, oh, I see now why. I can kind of see why there's people out there like that, because I'm like, damn, really? Ride or die, Kathy. I'm glad I got to see her to see her story, because I was just like, to actually see the person like saying it, like, it's like a current documentary, bro. It's like decades later, this woman's still holding it down for this guy. Wow. I wonder if there's any videos of her online, any other like interviews and stuff. Kathy Schroeder. I fully support him. Yes. Was this her right here? Oh, it's a video right here. Ride or die. Oh shit. Over here looking like a...
Hi, I'm Catherine Schroeder. People call me Kathy.
Oh, Lord.
Cat. I lived at Mount Carmel. And a little bit about my story.
Let's see, how do
I was born and raised in Middle Florida.
No! It's always Florida. Why? Ay, mi madre.
Tampa, raised a little bit north of there.
No wonder, that makes sense.
Went to school, same school my whole life. Was in the Air Force directly after school. Spent 3 years in the Air Force. During that time, I married my first husband, lived in Alaska, and had 3 kids. Then got divorced and came back to Florida. I spent some time in high school with Mike Schroeder.
Oh, bro.
Before he moved.
This person did 19 parts. You could have just made a longer video, like you put it all together, make 1 or 2 parts, 3 parts. Jesus. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Damn.
Moved out of state, but that was in our younger, like 10th, 11th grade, somewhere in there. But after getting divorced, I moved back to Florida and I hooked up with Mike again. He lived in Miami at the time, so we commuted back and forth spending the weekends with each other once in a while. I had 3 kids, so it was a little difficult for me. I had to make the drive down, or he would just hop on a plane and fly up. During this time period, one of my children found a Seventh-day Adventist flyer on...
Those Seventh-day Adventists too, I've heard they're like really extreme. Seventh-day Adventists. What are their like, there's no way I'm playing 19 parts tonight. Maybe if one day I download, I don't even know if I'm that interested. But I could download all the parts and put it together in one part and maybe watch it on Twitch or something. 7-day Adventists beliefs. Let's see, crazy beliefs. There's some stuff, right? That's kind of I can't even find it. I thought they had something about them.
On my lawn in Zephyr Hills.
They go to church Saturday.
It talked about a Revelation seminar. So I was interested that people were actually reading the Bible, because I was born and raised Southern Baptist.
Sylvia?
We had more churches in our little bitty town than we had stoplights. And we went to church every Sunday, every Wednesday night. The first Sunday of every month, we had a lunch on the grounds. Everybody would bring potluck, bring food, and it was a family. Southern Baptist was a family, and everyone knew everyone. But the sermons and the, Sunday schools, we learned some things in Sunday school, but the sermons were pretty vague. They would come up with a verse they wanted to talk about, and then they would preach for a couple of hours. And I knew a lot of one-off verses, but I didn't really know a lot about the Bible as a whole. So I wanted to learn about the Bible some more, and I was a very, very devout Christian my whole life. And even when I went into the Air Force, I went to a church in Alaska. But at this point, I was ready to learn more. And so I went to this Revelation seminar at the local Seventh-day Adventist church for like a week and studied Revelations. I really didn't know much about Revelations, and it was a pretty intense book. The Seventh-day Adventists didn't go into a lot of detail.
So she goes on to say here in the description, this is how I forgot I have all these guys still up here. This is how she started attending the Seventh-day Adventist church. She encouraged Mike Schroeder, who was living in Miami at the time, who attended the Seventh-day Adventist church also. There he met Steve Schneider. That was the Steve guy is one of like the main guys that was with David Koresh. One of David Koresh's apostles and right-hand man. After getting married during the summer of 1988, she and Mike decided to go hear David Koresh during Christmas vacation. At the time, David was still named Vernon Howell. Mike and Kathy drove to Waco, but Koresh was not there, so they drove to see David in Palmdale, California. I thought what was interesting about the documentary too is how they were talking about the Branch Davidians and like how David Koresh, man, how David Koresh, I don't know why the way he was controlling these people. I thought maybe he formed the Branch Davidians. He didn't form it. He just came along one day, and there was some older lady, 60 years old, that was actually the head of it. He lured her. They were like a 50 age gap difference, and he starts sleeping with her and blah blah blah, and she ends up dying. And then so he's competing with the woman's son. There's like a little shootout. The guy doesn't die, but police get called. Well, I don't know. I guess he ends up taking over, David Koresh. But he was like this awkward guy at first and all that. Took over. Now he's the leader, or was the leader. So this is what's interesting to why. So if you've seen the other ones, which I haven't seen the other ones, but this Kathy lady, she takes the cake, bro. Like Waco American Apocalypse 2023. Anyone want to discuss? I've seen a couple of documentaries on Waco previously, but I think this is the first time I've seen interviews with Kathy, one of David's wives. I have absolutely no sympathy for her, and she frankly disgusts me. In the first or second episode, she talks about her moment alone with David, and then goes to defend him sleeping with those poor young girls. I already read the quote. I swear these types of people will have an excuse for everything. She's spineless, weak, and an enabler for abuse. Makes me mad that she didn't spend any time behind bars. I worry for her children. I'm sure they're continuing to be brainwashed by her. That's what I was thinking. I don't know, Mo mentioned her kids. I don't know. I'm sure her kids are probably grown, but yeah, I'd be afraid for these people, for her to have any kind of influence over her kids. That was so interesting too. The whole issues that the negotiators and the assault team was having, and that like they were at odds and having all these communication issues. And then at one point they just kicked their ass out. We don't need you no more. And especially towards the end when they were doing the running over the cars with the tanks and playing all those sounds on the loudspeakers, like doing psychological warfare. I was shocked with that too. And that one guy at the end too, but he said that from the flames, that one bullet that flew by. Oh fuck, that was so crazy. There's a ton of bad information out there about Waco, put out purposely by cranks. Bruh, this woman was co-signing all kinds of shit. She's one of those people that she'll kill. Oh, and then the whole thing too with the correlation between Waco and the bombings. Waco and which Oklahoma. That's just crazy. He was doing that for revenge because of what happened at Waco. Timothy McVeigh. Crazy. Now I feel like I gotta watch a documentary on that guy and that story. There's another chase. Let me see. What did I see? Yeah, I don't say anything about a chase. It's on KTL. Okay, we'll take a look. Let's see. KTLA live streaming. Nothing on KTLA?
For the time being. 11 of the 17 buildings damaged have been red tagged. The city of Montebello is now working with LA County and the state of California.
FBA were blast. Oh yeah, Yvette. FBA were blasting. Those boots were made for walking on repeat for like 2 days, wasn't it? Like 48 hours or something. That was crazy. Crazy. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna lay down. I don't have any notifications, but I'm gonna come in the morning and check out the sentencing for Aiden. See what kind of time they're gonna give him. I think they're gonna give this guy the max. I don't think they're gonna. I don't know, especially after the brutality of what he did. 114 times stabbed her, Tristan. So and then those victim impact statements. I never really followed that story, but I might just pop in just to have a look and see what happens. So 9 a.m. Eastern around that time. Yeah, it is past my bedtime. I was actually laying down. I was like literally kind of falling asleep, but I kept waking up. And I had my notifications on, and something told me, I had a feeling, like, let me check this. Probably a chase or something. So, but all right, guys. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Get some rest. Good night. Bye. Adios. And be ready. Be ready, man. Rest up. Take your time, rest up. Because April 3rd, okay, we're going to be back going hard. Back to the trial stuff. We still have another whole week though, so this next week I'll just be covering whatever pops up, taking it easy, fixing and finishing whatever I need to do, and hopefully for the trial too, I want to have like, I don't know, I want to have things for myself more easily accessible to go, like snacks. You know, I'm just gonna have some stuff ready to go, some snacks, some easy stuff to cook. I'll come up with some stuff so I'm not always ordering takeout. And like maybe some stuff from the night before. Everything's good to go. So yeah, hopefully this trial. And then I got the couch behind me too. So if I need to like chill out for a little bit, I can. The only thing I kind of want to figure out is like if I want to sit back on the couch, if I need to take a break, I want to be able to watch it in sync with you guys. If I watch it on my phone, it's going to be a delay from what's on the screen, and my audio would be delayed if I speak and say something. Unless I find a way to remote connect. I could probably remote connect, I think, from the laptop. So, but I think it's going to be probably like 4 weeks or something like that, the trial. Kachava. I still got the Kachava. The Kachava doesn't fill me up though. I've been doing the Kachava with some of my protein. And that's actually what I should do, is order some more protein stuff, like things like that, to have it ready to go. Oh, and I need to order a coffee machine. Even though I'm probably going to be doing my pre-workouts, but I still want to have maybe a little coffee in the morning. So I'm going to do that too, a little coffee machine. Have a couple things ready to go. The TV, and the TV is right above the here. So, I mean, the problem is, maybe you're right. I don't know. I don't know if I could. I'm going to have to probably test it out and see. I don't know if I could, because there's a 28-second delay from when I'm here watching like live and what comes out to you guys. So I'd have to see. The Ninja's a good one. I got a Ninja air fryer recently because they took my other air fryer when I was moving, but I'm kind of glad because I really like the Ninja air fryer. Get a Nespresso Virtuo. Let's take a look. Espresso. Oh, Nespresso. That's actually a thing. I thought maybe you misspelled it. But where's the machine? Capsules. Oh, there's the machine. Okay. That looks nice though. Should have gangster. Or you can buy the whole thing too. The cups. Yeah, it looks nice. I want something like simple. If I want to have a little coffee, because sometimes I don't want to start straight out with a pre-workout. Like I don't. That's sometimes like a little too much to start with a pre-workout. So like just a nice little cup of coffee at first, maybe to ease my way in, and then maybe pre-workout. You know. I thought about that too. Played the Keurig. Let's see. Funny thing, I keep saying I'm gonna chill out and spending. That's all I've been doing. Because moving from a really small place to a bigger place, you just end up spending shit. Keurig. I mean, these are not bad though. Keurig. Actually cheaper than I thought. Thought it'd be more. This is really gangster looking cuisine art thing. Oh no, but that's a coffee thing. I mean, they're both coffee, but. Is the Keurig the one you can put the little cup in there? Yeah. But which one's better, Keurig or the Nespresso? Dun dun dun. The Keurig has a lot of reviews. That's like the Keurig seems to be like the more popular brand. And you can buy it with the cups too. Is it real coffee, that liquid stuff? Or is it like synthetic, chemical, fake coffee? Simulated coffee? Do you need it or do you want it? The Espresso Virtual Plus machine, it's like drinking Starbucks coffee at home. Oh, for real? Oh, okay, maybe you kind of convinced me there. Oh. More choices with Keurig. 3D printed coffee. Nothing's real anymore. Just water with like flavoring and shit that's heated up. Leilani. Pleaded not guilty, huh? Amazing. Not surprising, I guess. Espresso is like the Keurig of espresso. Oh. Damn, I don't know now. Espresso, if you like espresso type drinks. Keurig, if you like brewed coffee. Shit, I don't know. Maybe I need to go to the store and order both, and see which one I like more. Oh, you have that too? Brit Bomb says she has an Nespresso Virtual. And I like it. It makes like strong coffee. Okay, perfect. You know what? I don't like Dunkin' Donuts coffee, man. Something about their or no, Dunkin' Donuts coffee. If you drink their black coffee, something will taste right. It's just like when you get it from Burger King. Something's wrong with their coffee. I don't know what they're using. And you would think Dunkin' is supposed to be like gangster and stuff. Something, I don't know what it was. I've gotten in there a couple times. I mean, if you get the frozen vanilla iced coffee, it tastes fine, I guess. But like if you get the regular, like an actual cup of coffee, like a hot cup of coffee, something's wrong with that shit. It's nasty. Oh, we got another Nespresso person. Nespresso. Okay. Oh. I might have to check that out. And that's my kind of thing. Or maybe I could have both. I'd probably get the Nespresso first, maybe. The espresso just looks good, man. It just looks like. What kind of flavors they got? Intenso, Stormio, Divalito, Alicido. The hell is that? Variety packed. So they got like 4 flavors, I guess. Oh no, they got more, I think. Mo, that's what my mother was telling me. Oh, just get a coffee machine. Oh, why you do that? My mother has like the old school, like the thing takes a while. It's all bubbling and shit. And I just want something I push a button. 1 or 2 buttons. Maybe I throw some water in there or whatever. That's it. And you throw a cup in there. I don't want to have to like pour the beans in something and move this around. And oh, you can make ice. No, with the Nespresso. Oh, I get the frother as well. I think I have a frother. I think Chrissy got me that. I think that thing that I moves things around. Oh no, that's not a frother. That's not a frother. I know, I've seen what a frother is. It's actually really nice. It puts like that little bubble stuff up top or whatever. That's the thing, but seriously, good old coffee with some good fresh ground beans in a regular coffee pot beats everything. Throw some cinnamon in my pot. I think my mother does that too. Cinnamon in that pot. Sometimes what I wonder if it's better just. I mean, I don't want to deal with the hassle, but like, is the actual beans? Is that the real deal? The authentic product? It's like liquid sugar, you know, like when you got these cups and stuff, like instead of the actual sugar, like liquid sugar. You have 5 coffee machines? Damn. Devil, what's up, man? Welcome to the dark side. Oh, you've been a member. You missed the chase. That's about it. There was the ending of the chase was hilarious. The dog thing that happened. That was about it. And we were talking about this documentary tonight, the Netflix Waco. when I'm shopping for stuff, like it's usually an ordeal because like I'll look up all the different products, I'll look up the reviews, and I'll just kind of compare them. I'll check out the features side to side. Sometimes I do that. It could take a while. Like the whole recent debate was for me was a Dyson vacuum versus the Shark vacuum. I never really had to buy a nice vacuum before. Dyson versus Shark. Now Dyson apparently is like I don't know, the top one, but it's like Shark is like the competitor, I guess. Dyson is like you're driving a fancy car and shit. So I went into this whole thing. I went to Target a couple of times. I went on Amazon. I was gonna order on Amazon. Then I went to Home Depot today. I ended up getting a Dyson. You like your Shark? Ashley says Shark. Debbie says Dyson. That's what my friend told me. Oh, Flossie was telling me Dyson. Diggs had said Shark. You got both play? Oh my god. So which one do you like more? Or is it for different uses? And then my friend sent me something called a Crosswave. This shit over here vacuums and mops or something. Bissell Crosswave. I think there's someone that can do that. I was like, what? Which is the video I watched? Oh, here. Crosswave. Oh, you didn't know about the Crosswave?
What does it do?
It's Abyssal Crosswave.
Oh, no.
Vacuums and mops at the same time.
What?
All right, so how does it work? Before you turn it on, tell us, do you have to put water in it, or do you have to put...
I was just watching this, and I was like, that's gangster. I kind of want something like that. But can't you just use a Swifter? Or is this more gangster than the Swifter? Swifter's basic and it's easy, but... No, Jewel, you said Dyson is trash? Oh, no. How dare you? So what's your brand? You got a Crosswave? ASCHS, you got a Crosswave. No, what do you mean Dysons are dying? I have a steam cleaner that also vacs. Nice. Oh, you got a Bissell. So it's like Shark the New Wave, kind of? No. No. The thing I saw too when I went to Home Depot, I saw Eureka. It surprised me because I haven't even heard of these guys in a really long time. What happened to Eureka? Are they not really manufacturing anymore? Yeah, I have both Catherine carpet and hardwood floors. And tile too, actually. So that's the thing I want to get to. I want to get the Robo Vac. They hated Dyson? What? Damn. Oh, I saw the Hoovers over there. I saw the Sharks and the Dyson, and the one thing I did like that I saw with the Shark too, they have the ones now too that like if you want to, you can lift it off of the wheels or whatever, and it's like this mobile in your hand type of thing. You just lift it up and you kind of gives you a little bit more flexibility. Damn, I should have did a poll before buying the Dyson. I like the Dyson a lot though. It's really nice. I mean, the one I got, it's called like the Animal or something. The Animal 3. Because that's the only Dyson they had in Home Depot. Roomba, they've leaked pictures of people in their houses. Wait, what? Roomba does? Leak pictures? So that's the other thing too, is like which robot do you get? Because they got Shark, they got Roomba. Robot. Vacuum. They got... Damn, this thing is $1,000. Robo Rock. I can't see myself spending that much. But it has its own little vacuum and a little storage area, and it cleans itself out and stuff. They got Eufy, iRobot, Shark. They got some weird stuff I've never heard of before too. No, that's true, Ashley. iRobot is noisy, but it works well. Kenmore's. But maybe I'll try the Shark for the robot. I'll do a poll for the vacuum. Let's see. Start a poll. Vacuum brand. Dyson Shark. What were some of the other ones? Dyson Shark. Oh, we could do Bissell, I guess. We'll do Bissell. I feel like the only people really to talk about in the vacuum game is Shark and Dyson. I mean, I guess you could put Bissell. Oh, Bissell. I could put Bissell in there. You want me to add Hoover? Hoover. Larry Hoover. All right, I'll put Bissell for Crosswave. So Dyson, Shark, Bissell, and Hoover. Let me see what else. I don't think we need to put Eureka. Eureka comes up as listed. There's also another company called Tenneco, which I saw in the store, and it was really expensive, but I didn't know anything about them. Ooh, top 5 vacuum cleaners according to this website. Dyson version 11 animal vacuum. I got 3, version 3. They have 11? Or maybe it's like a different thing. Dyson version 11 animal vacuum. And then we got the Shark Navigator. Oh, they're tied. So this is the one that I saw too, that this is actually the one I was going to buy at Target. And it was on sale, like $100 off. This one here, NV36. I remember that model. It was $100 off. And so this is the one I got, but I got the version 3. Dyson Ball Animal 3. Nah, you want me to add Dirt Devil? I might be able to add one more. No, put Bissell just for the vacuum. So let me see. I might be able to add one more to the poll. Let's see. Oh no, I'm actually maxed out. Dyson, Shark, Bissell, and Hoover. I can only do 4. Sled. Damn, your mom's Hoover lasted 30 years. Larry Hoover. Oh my God, don't even bring up the cat. So what happened to that, Mel? Huh? Shark. So this is an even different one. Shark NV 356. Got the #1 place. Breed Tech, I haven't heard of that. Bissell Multi-Clean. Breed Tech. This is the NV360. That's the one I was looking at earlier. That one looks good. It only lasted 3 years, so I'm hearing like bad experiences with the Dyson. What happened? Wow, so 32% Dyson, 42% Shark. Okay, Shark's the winner in here. Dyson Ball Animal 3. Oh, it's an animal. Damn, that shit's expensive on Amazon. This person claims they had the vacuum for 37 years. It's the one that I got. Did this vacuum exist 37 years ago? I've used a lot. Oh no, they said they've used a lot of vacuums in my 37 years. I was like, damn, this shit was like made last year or something. Like, how you have it 37 years? Like a paid review, and all the and from all the ranges of price. And I have to say this is the best one. Well, it's almost like subjective, man. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm just gonna keep what I have because I don't like returning stuff. But I think what I'll do for the robot, maybe I'll consider getting the Shark then for the robot. Oh look, Dyson's starting to come up a little bit. And it's funny because I never really thought about this stuff before. All this like vacuum and all this little house stuff. The Dyson, you can order individual parts to replace. Oh, the whole thing is easy to disassemble, clean filters. My kids would borrow mine and bring them back broken. Wow. So I quit buying them. No, Sarah. Sarah said some vacuums have antibacterial lights on them. Oh no, let me see. Antibacterial. No way, for real. I think the Dyson Detect Absolute version 15. Gotta have the latest version. Laser illumination and HEPA filter. Laser reveals microscopic dust. I gotta show you this shit. This is not the antibacterial one, but laser reveals microscopic dust. I want some laser shit. Intelligently optimizes suction and runtime. Scientific proof of deep clean. Where's the scientific proof? Do they have tests and like data sheets and shit? 2 advanced cleaner heads engineered for deep cleans in homes with pets. Wow. Absolute. All right, let's see if we can find yeah, they do have antibacterial stuff here. Clean Direct IPC antibacterial hospital vacuum. That's so interesting. But I want to see, let's see, do they have it for the regular consumer? Antibacterial vacuum. I want some laser shit, man. So when my mother comes over, she'll be like, what the hell is that? What kind of vacuum is wrong with you? Beep, 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 beep. Can't find it. But they definitely do make it though, because they have it for the hospital. But that shit would have a lifetime warranty, right? $700. Get it made, Mel. I really do feel like I need that sometimes. I had somebody today come out and help, like clean, just to help out. Even though it's a new place, like I had all this stuff kind of scattered, so she really did help out a lot, or quite a bit. I wouldn't say she did okay. It wasn't like amazing or whatever, but it was decent. I might do that like once a month or something, just to like kind of help out. Like the people that I used to use the last time, I actually liked them a lot because they would actually like anything that's like a mess or in the bathroom, like the stuff on the counter starts getting all over or what, like they put everything neatly away. Cordless vacuums. All right, so I think the Shark one Oh, wait a minute. Dyson came up 40%. How did that happen? Somebody shared the stream to their friends. We got to get Dyson up. Wow. I don't know what happened. Yeah, Dyson came up. Yeah, I'm going to try to do a little bit better maintaining myself with this place, but every once in a while it does help out for sure. Probably. Glass says Dyson is overrated. You're paying for the name. Brand name. All right, well, I'm going to try to get out of here. But yeah, I'll be back in the morning. We'll check out Biden's sentencing. I don't have any notifications, so just like around 9 o'clock, come by the channel, check it out. We'll see what happens, what kind of sentencing they give him. I wonder if the judge will like say something, you know, maybe he will. Rubles are pointless, are they? A friend of mine told me that they're really not, like those robot vacuums are really nice for like maintenance and stuff. I'm not going to rush to get one now, but I kind of want to get one eventually. I've always kind of wanted one. Because the floors are always like, they easily get dusty, and like it's even in the other place I was at, it's like constant sweeping all the time, just little particles and stuff everywhere. So if you have something to kind of like, you know, give a little bit of just kind of little maintenance and stuff. Those people that have that stuff tell me they swear by it. It says it's really good. So, but yeah. All right. Good night, guys. We'll be back in the morning. Get some rest. Peace. Bye. Adios. Shopping Network.